But what if you're out somewhere and you find an attractive woman? You're not going to go up to her?
There's no point.
Person, if you approach me, I'm not going to just knock you off. But I'm also not going to entertain you in any flirtatious way. Fuck that.
I was looking around, but I got a little tired, and
women's section.
yeah, you caught me.
How else are you supposed to approach someone? I simply said, hey, how are you? In the comment section said that I was gay.
Someone breaks up with you out of nowhere. It has nothing to do with you.
2 divorces to realize I became emotionally abusive partner because of toxic attachment.
Whatever you need to change in me, do it now because I want to be the person for him.
Why don't guys approach girls anymore? Because men have figured it out. A TikTok about why guys don't approach anymore. And it's because these girls don't want to date. They don't want a relationship. All they want is for a guy to walk up to them while they're in public and they can reject him. Oh, hey, how are you doing? How's your night going? No. I'm not interested. Sorry, no. And then the guy walks away embarrassed and the girl says to herself, yeah, that's right, girl. You got it, and they want it, and they want you. Well, that's not happening anymore. Guys have figured out the game. So what's happening? That. Why don't guys approach girls anymore? Because men have figured it out. Women don't want to date. They don't even want a relationship. They just want an ego boost.
No, he's wrong a little bit. Why is that? Because they want to reject you or even reject me or the next guy, and they want to call on Tyrone. See, I sing these songs a lot is because it's true what I'm singing, right? Because that's who they're calling on. The same guys who's causing the issues. The problem is they don't have that man to reject anymore.
Those days are over.
Long gone are the days where guys, what do you call it? Are your ego booster. Long gone are the days where you can reject a guy, where a guy's feeling bad. Right? Take a look at this.
He didn't even eat. He left because I had said something that triggered him.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking like I didn't even say nothing.
Yeah.
Like I didn't think it was a big deal because that's how people talk to me my whole life. So
Girl.
after that, I had called him. We broke up that night. I called him. He was like, "Well, yeah, I can't be with anybody that did this." Girl cried. I had to say, however, whatever you need to change in me, do it now because I want to be the person for him. Like I don't want people to call me aggressive. You know, like
I don't want people to call me aggressive. You see what's happened? Men are leaving this. Men are not approaching and they're walking away from this. A major issue. Men are done. You see how the guy got up and walked away from the stop? You know the wild thing with that lady, right? She didn't think he saw her set up that camera. The man was looking at the corner of his eye and said, what is this lady doing next to me, right? Protecting his peace. What is this lady doing next to me? Oh, she set up a camera. You know, what's the first thing he started thinking? The same thing that happens in the gym. She's trying to make me a victim. Got right up out of there like any man would do nowadays. Why? They don't want to be set up. He doesn't know what you're planning.
Never fails to amaze me. So I made a video talking about how I'm not interested in approaching women anymore because of the potential consequences, and I'm still getting some type of backlash from that. You got people saying, oh, you might just be unattractive. Me personally, I don't think that I'm unattractive, but it's okay if I'm not attractive to that specific woman. You got people also saying it's the approach. And my thing is, how else are you supposed to approach someone? I simply said, hey, how are you? A simple respectful, gentle way of approaching someone. A simple indication to let you know that I don't mean any harm. This one lady in the comment section said that I was gay and that I'm teaching other men to mistreat women.
Damn.
How does not approaching women mean that I'm mistreating them? Damn. What? And then you got people saying, oh, you probably just don't got no game. How don't I have game if I'm choosing not to approach these people? Just because, say for example, if LeBron James retired from basketball, does that mean he's trash? And then you got people trying to talk about my glasses, trying to say that these are women's frames. My thing is, bro, Malcolm X had these literal exact same frames and nobody said a word about it. Like, bro, God forbid a person can't see, or you need to go get some entirely new frames so that you can talk to girls. Shut the fuck up, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I've seen women's frames. If you think these are women's frames, you're a Nimrod. And then from my experience, keyword my experience, I don't hear too many women say that they don't like glasses. If anything, they find glasses attractive. That's just from my perspective. I had a point in life where I just downright didn't wear my glasses, knowing that I needed them, and girls would still tell me, you look cute with your glasses. I think you should wear your glasses more. These days, bro, I'm not wearing my glasses because women have told me that I look more handsome in glasses. I'm simply wearing my glasses because I need them, and I'm not finna walk around here squinting. But that's besides the point. And then y'all acting like it's not other ways to get women. I say all the time, if you want to get women, put yourself in position to where you can meet women, like hobbies, school, work. That way you can consistently see these people and they can get to know you instead of you just being a stranger walking up to them trying to get their number. It's crazy because y'all making it seem like I don't get women. My thing is, don't make assumptions about people you don't know. I have no problem getting women. I'm just more interested in messing with the women that want to mess with me. And it's crazy when I say this, a lot of people are going to assume that I think that I'm all that. And you may not agree with this, but I've been told that I'm decently attractive and I have a very attractive personality. I'm not lacking in the women department. I'm just going about it at a different angle. Apparently, it's a crime to say I believe in mutual interest now.
No, I totally understand it. That's the name of the game. Men are not out there trying to please every female he meets. That's how you get taken advantage of and used for dinner dates. Men are tired of that. He's going for a lady that shows interest in him. And to be honest with you, with the way he's speaking, a lot of girls in the community are not going for him. Who would they go for? They would go for somebody that's taller. I don't know how tall he is. They would go for somebody that they feel has more size on them, right? He wouldn't get the shot. He wouldn't get a shot. But who would he get a shot with? Who could you see him walking down a block with? Anyone, and guys, I gotta say it, from another nationality, unfortunately. Very unfortunate. Because most times it's not gonna be with a black girl.
In your life, do you keep losing good men? I want you to watch this video. This will open your eyes. Listen, this is how past trauma shapes your relationship.
2 divorces to realize I became emotionally abusive partner because of toxic attachment. My second husband looked at me across the kitchen table and said, I love you, but I can't do this anymore. You're suffocating me. I wanted to argue, to explain, to tell him he was wrong. But somewhere inside, I knew he wasn't. I'd been here before. 7 years earlier, different man, same words.
My first husband said, you need me to prove I love you every single day.
And it's still never enough. I told myself he was the problem. Emotionally unavailable.
Couldn't handle a woman who loves hard.
I deserved better.
So I found better. A man who showed up.
Who did everything right. And within 2 years, I turned him into the same exhausted person my first husband became. I checked his phone, not once, constantly. I needed to know where he was, who he texted, 30 minutes longer at the store. A female coworker's name would send me into a spiral that lasted days. do you still love me? I'd ask twice a day. His yes would calm me for an hour. Then the panic would come back.
If he wanted a night with his friends, I made him feel guilty.
If he didn't text back fast enough, I assumed the worst.
Seeing distant, I was convinced he was leaving, so I'd pick a fight just to get a reaction.
Because anger felt better than silence. I told myself this was love, passion. Felt things deeply. It wasn't love. It was control. Beneath the control was terror. My therapist said something that broke me open. You're not loving him. Your fear of abandonment by controlling his every move. That's not a relationship.
That's a hostage situation. I sat in my car after that session and sobbed.
Because I finally saw it. I wasn't the victim of 2 bad marriages, the reason 2 good men left. But here's what took long.
She got married twice. I got a lot to say at the end.
Longer to understand I didn't become this way by accident.
I grew up in a house where love was unpredictable. My father was there, then gone, then back, then gone again.
My mother would hold me close one week and be emotionally absent the next.
I never knew which version of him I'd get. Learned to watch, to monitor, and for signs that someone was about to leave, and do everything in my power.
That little girl who couldn't make her parents stay, she was running my marriages. Every checked phone, every "do you still love me?" that was her. Terrified, desperate, trying to control what she couldn't control at 6 years old.
When I finally understood this, sitting alone in an apartment, 2 divorces behind me, wondering if
Sent me a quiz, Liven. Said it helped her understand patterns.
All right. I'd have stopped it because of the music. What she's explaining is the trauma she got from her mama, right? She could have saw her mother act like that with her father, constantly checking the phone. Now, your dad, what happened with your dad and what happened when you were younger, you probably should have went to counseling for it. I feel in every small, minor situation you go through, especially as a female, you need counseling. Why do I say especially as a female? Because men go through hard times, and some of us need counseling too, but we deal with them. We're used to hard times. Like right now, men are, I'm not trying to play any of you ladies that are all used to it, but men are more used to being alone. We're built for it. There's nobody patting us on the back. It's going to be all right. Maybe your homeboy, but even that doesn't, men don't get that. Oh, it's going to be all right. You're a queen. You're a dime. Men don't tell each other you're a dime. You look good, man. That doesn't come from a man. Stop crying. Get back in there. Dust your shoulders off. Get that dirt off your shoulder. You're going to be all right. Toughen up. Stop crying.
Go back in your mind and figure it out. Stay hard.
That's what men get.
Very abruptly dumped by the man that I thought I was going to marry. So if you're there now trying to piece together what happened in your relationship because you were dumped out of the fuck, this is the thing I really need you to understand. And it was so important for me to understand in order to move past things. When someone breaks up with you out of nowhere, it has nothing to do with you.
You can't make that up.
And as women, we tend to believe everything is our fault. But this I am certain of. They broke up with you probably because they have attachment issues. They're stressed about something.
It's not my fault.
They're struggling mentally, lost. But I can assure you that it doesn't have to do with you. And I'm telling you this to save yourself hours of trying to unpack what you could have done differently. The answer is nothing, because it had nothing to do with you. Anyway, I hope that's helpful.
And see, this is the problem right here. You see what she said? It has nothing to do with you. That's what the constant pat on the backs from your female counterparts do. They're perfect. Look, you should have unpacked more things and realized you were a self-centered, cynical human being who thought you deserved the world, who didn't give reciprocation at all, didn't show the man he was needed, always treated him second class. It was probably times he was feeling emotional, hurt, had a bad day at work, and came home and it was all about you. Now, I don't know your situation, but isn't that the situation of a lot of things going on nowadays? You can kind of guess the situation nowadays because that's the society we're living in.
I don't approach women anymore, not because I'm scared or I'm worried about it or whatever. It's because I don't give a Approaching women is a waste of time. You waste time, you waste money, and it's just not worth it. Why would you pick some fruits from freaking branches way up there when you can pick easy fruits from lower branches? So there's plenty of lower hanging fruit. We don't need to put in effort. We just don't care anymore. Plus, girls, you don't want us to approach you anyway, so suit yourself.
Of approaching women or bagging women, there's no point unless you know. The only way you get her is if you already know she's into you.
Mm-hmm.
So what if you're out somewhere and you find an attractive woman? You're not going to go up to her?
There's no point.
Why?
Because they choose. There's absolutely no point of, what do you mean how?
But how do you know you're not chosen if you don't go up to her?
You don't have to go up to her. When a woman wants what she wants, she shows you that she wants it.
Not all women do that.
All y'all looking at the camera, lie and say y'all don't. These women listen, there's dudes that don't gotta do nothing but breathe. Hey, I think you're so handsome. I think you're this. Women will come up to them. I used to be one of those guys. And then
Which one? Which one were you? Come on now, which one were you? The one that women used to come up to you?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
The man is right. He's right. You see it all the time on the internet. Ladies always make it be known somehow that they're feeling a guy. And she said it like she approaches guys. Like, no. It's a waste of time. A female's gonna let you know, come talk to me. Or she's gonna talk to you. And men that are chilling on the sideline are doing the right thing. Why? Because why take somebody out, blow a bag on somebody who's not interested? When a girl that likes you may invite you out to eat and pay for the meal. Men know this. We speak to each other. And that's what I would tell a man, look, man, she's not interested in you. You did what for her? You took her where? And she didn't do anything for you yet? Same thing that happened with the girl, the white lady, right? She said she was about to get married. So you're about to get married to the guy and he leaves you? He tested you and you failed. This lady with her husband's, right? That was bald-headed. She looked like she stressed out so much, she got cancer. She became a cancer patient. I'm not trying to bash her if she has that condition, but nobody just shaves their hair bald willy-nilly like that for a fashion statement. Stress herself out. And stress the men out as well.
How are you?
Approaching.
I'm okay. I saw you looking at the shoes. Are you trying to buy a shoe?
No, I'm just how about you? You're just sitting here.
Yeah, I was looking around, but I got a little tired, and
The men's section.
Yeah, but okay, yeah, the men's section. You caught me. I thought you were cute, so I came to sit here. Nice to meet you too. What's your name? Oh, Rosemary. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, that's what you. So you don't like anything at Nike, or?
I mean, I have a lot of sneakers, so I don't really I just came here to window shop, just look around.
Motorcycle with no bag.
I mean,
You gotta get window keys, man.
my phone is in my pocket. I have my keys in my pocket, so I didn't feel like carrying a bag.
I'm saying you didn't buy anything.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Damn.
buy anything. I'm just walking around. I'm a little tired. What about you? Like, are you hiking? Why do you have a backpack on? If you don't mind me asking. Oh, your motorcycle. So, what kind of motorcycle do you ride?
I got two.
Two? Oh.
I rode my M1000R.
Oh, M1000R. Okay. Is that a BMW?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay. That's good.
She knew
And the
about
second one?
bikes.
Second one,
She got a little game.
Street Triple.
Okay.
Did you ride?
I do.
You do?
Yeah, I'm just
Oh,
playing. I don't.
she
But I'm
knows
trying
about
to
it though.
actually learn how to ride,
Damn,
honestly.
she got
Would you be
game.
down to teach me?
Woo!
I mean, I could teach you.
Okay.
Oh,
I mean, I hope your girlfriend wouldn't be upset that you're teaching a stranger how to ride a motorcycle.
If you get upset, she'll get over.
If she get upset, well, so you have a girlfriend. That was literally my way of asking if I had a girlfriend.
oh,
You have a girlfriend? All right. Well, I don't want to meddle in your way. I wouldn't want anybody really talking to my boyfriend either.
wow.
But yeah, it was nice meeting you.
Yeah, it's me as well.
Have a good one.
Yeah, take
Thank
care.
you. Take care.
Prop man. This girl got game. What I'm telling y'all, y'all wasn't impressed. I know y'all were impressed. I'm looking at. She was just. Well, yeah, I would love to know if she positioned it perfect. She actually got game. And then the man was trying to see, I'm going to tell her the truth. That's what he was thinking. I'm going to tell her the truth and still try to get her and see where she wants to take it. Because he doesn't want to break her heart. I respect him for doing that. Because he could have lied. Right? He said, no, I don't got a girl. Then that would have been a problem. But she got game though. But that's what the brother was talking about. She's going to let me know. And girls, work on your game. You see how she positioned? I'm telling y'all, I need to save this video and I'm going to make a short with this. I got to make a short with this because this is game. Actually, I can make it short from the video, like, because, right, I'm in StreamYard, right? And StreamYard takes the long form videos and makes them short. I don't know if they would get this clip though, because this right here is content gold. Impressive.
Right? And you know, boys always get the stereotype that like, oh, don't approach girls, don't do this, don't do that. So some random girl approaches me. Mind me, I have a girlfriend. Beautiful Serbian goddess. Okay? And this girl comes up to me. I just got my hair done. They're in 2 strands. And she's like, I really like your hair. I said, well, thank you. My girlfriend did it for me. You know, just to set the vibe. And this bitch looks me right in the face and says, you don't got to be so rude about it. I said, excuse me?
He was
First
being
of
honest.
all, I felt I was pretty polite, right?
Yeah.
I acknowledged her. I said thank you. And then I let her know that I am not single. So honestly,
you
what
did
the
a
fuck
favor.
am I supposed to do in that situation? Because genuinely, I'm a nice person. If you approach me, I'm not going to just knock you off. But I'm also not going to entertain you in any flirtatious way. That. Fuck it, my Serbian girlfriend would beat your ass and my ass. And I do not want my ass beat. And I do not want to watch you get your ass beat either. You feel me?
Man, it's not even about that, but he's right what he said the first time. He told you the truth. Like the other guy told the girl the truth. She could have went for it. She didn't. Peaceful situation. This here was, woo. You see what men go through? You ladies are scared. A lot of you are scared from what I've heard. I heard it to the grapevine. You know, who made that song? I know who it is, but I remember from the Grape Dudes. I heard it from the grapevine, but yeah, that's what you ladies. I heard it to to the grapevine, heard to the grapevine, and from another lady who went through a traumatic situation, but not every situation is traumatic. That's why the guy at the bus stop ran away from the girl. You saw him. He saw her set up that phone. He said, "Pew, I'm out of here. I'm not dealing with any of your nonsense." That's what all men think. And you see what happens even when the men get approached. He nicely rejected her. He didn't even say, "Don't talk to me again." He was nice. And she turned into a disgruntled man. There are some men that do that. I won't say there's no. Like, guys are not dumb. We know there's bad men out there. But some bad females too.
With women. And with rules as complex as Settlers of Catan, who can blame them? You want to know what the harsh truth is? Try as you might, you will always have that primal urge to connect intimately with someone else. We are Homo sapiens after all. And if that primal urge is here to stay, here's a mindset shift that's going to help you when it comes to attracting. Attraction was never a game. It's a dance. The problem with thinking it's a game is that games have winners and losers. But in a good dance, everyone wins. Now here's how it relates to the art of seduction. What makes a good dancer is dependent on how calibrated you are as a partner. So if she takes a small step forward, a good dancer takes a small step back. But if she's taking tiny steps and he comes flying across the dance floor, someone's toes are going to get stepped on. She sends a short text, he writes a paragraph. Or she shows lots of interest and he decides to be aloof as to not come off needy. The result's the same, the rhythm's off, and she's gonna pull away to find a better dance partner. So men, if you don't want to play the game anymore, then don't. Ask a girl for a dance instead, metaphorically speaking. And physically speaking, comment icebreakers to get my full list of openers and start dancing.
Yeah. Comment icebreaker to get your full list of openers that are not going to work because you don't talk to females. You're thinking of what you want to hear. Most girls don't want to hear that crap. You can't go off what you want to hear or what you heard another girl wants to hear. Icebreakers? Huh? What is this, 1985? She has to be like 43 years old. She just exposed her age. Icebreakers? For men, icebreakers. She said like it's a cold call. You hear some icebreakers to use when you call a customer, get them on the phone. You break the ice by saying, "It's a nice day outside in Texas." How about Oh, I got a good one. Hold up. Because they're in San Antonio. Well, San Antonio is playing. How about those Spurs? They lost to OKC yesterday. What a game. You saw in the second game how they've been doing Wemby? I know. And I bet you she's selling the icebreakers too. I bet you. She's selling them. No help. But yeah. This is what it is, guys. Females giving men advice, having men completely lost. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. I gotta say this, and I messed up because this is my first day after Saturday. You know, actually, this is Saturday, and it's after the Sabbath. And what happened is I couldn't make my commercial yet, so I'll be sure to make the commercial tomorrow because I didn't mention what I should have mentioned in the beginning of the video. Right? I know my wife's gonna show it anyway. Link down in the description about what it is I do. You know, I've been doing it for over 15 years, and I can show you how to make extra money or even leave what you're doing now and make serious money and live overseas or even stay home, whatever it is you want to do. You can work online or even have others work for you, and they work for less. You make more. You will definitely make money doing this. But yeah, guys, it's definitely worth it. Check the link down in the description. Other than that, thank y'all for watching the video. It's free to subscribe. If you haven't seen my videos recently, you probably have because a couple of them been going green. But if you haven't seen my videos here and there, That's probably because you're not subscribed. So I say this to you guys. It's free to subscribe. Subscribe and check me out. I have a lot of good content. Other than that, thank you for watching. Peace out. See you next video.
The Iceman is coming!
Winter is here.